Why do runners say this? It really annoys me, and I'll let you know why. It's not necessarily the fault of the person who's asking it. They're just copying off what's been said to them. So this question could be coming from a good place. A place of support. But what I want to get into is why it's said and if there's any knock-on effects. If you're a runner and you've run any event around the world, you've heard this. Here is the question I have an issue with. You come across the finish line and the first thing someone says to you is, "What time did you do?" If you're a top athlete, this could be important, but why are runners around the world asked this time and time again the moment they cross that finish line? For me, it feels like a very open question that needs the same question asked straight back to the person who's asked it. And more often than not, the person who's saying it is a runner too, who's finished ahead of you and is eager to tell you how quickly they finished. It's like a work colleague on a Monday morning asking you, "How was your weekend?" Great. It'd be rude, so the question has to be asked in return. Knowing your personal best or personal record isn't going to happen during the race. You've dealt with that. You've made peace with it by the time you've reached the finish line. But then here comes the, "What time did you do?" You feel like you have to give them a random set of numbers and an explanation or an excuse. Quickly, an excuse. There was a pigeon giving me a funny look at that 5k marker. Again, the person asking the question might not realise the pressure they're putting you through, as you haven't had time to process what's just happened, and now you're trying to have to think of reasons why you were slower than the person asking the question, who's been standing around probably for ages. Truth is, they don't know what to say either. They've been asked the same question by a faster runner to them, and now they're just passing it downhill. Now it's your turn. From someone who's anxious so much about everything and puts so much pressure onto themselves, you can see how quickly, especially I, can twist this question. I'm suddenly fighting to validate why I'm slower than everybody else. And what's weird is the person who's asking you this question has no idea of your personal record, personal best, your target for this Sunday's 10k, but they'll still ask the question, "Al, what time do you get in this 10k? Tuesday." Bo? Giving a set of numbers to a question can be a conversation killer too. "What time did you do?" 01, 04, 45. Oh, yeah. I don't know what to do with that. Then why ask? Okay, I'm just going to go over here. Bye. The information they're asking for is meaningless and can make runners who've just literally finished suddenly feel bad. It's not about finish times, it's about finish lines. So what time did you do? Before I tell you how I think we can fix this, why not show a little bit of support for me and this video by giving it a like, a comment and subscribing to this channel. If you're also admiring this hoodie, you can get one too on my website www.person-al.com. So let's show better support at running events to our fellow runners by rephrasing this one question that only gets asked. Instead of asking, "What time did you do?" ask, "How did you find it? Did you enjoy it? What was your highlight? That pigeon at the 5 kilometer marker. Was it everything you hoped for?" After this, if they're delighted with their time, they'll tell you, but there's no pressure to share it if they don't want to. A simple change to the way we phrase a question can have a significant impact to the mood of the person who's being asked. Instead of having the same story with everyone you meet, just giving them numbers, start sharing stories. "Yeah, that pigeon was massive. Are you sure it wasn't a Labrador? That final hill is no longer my friend." Next time you're supporting someone or see friends finishing races, ask them how they found it. Leave time out of it. If you're a fast runner and you're asking this question, you may not be seeing it from their point of view. They could feel intimidated, but you've both run the same event, so why highlight the one difference? Look for a shared experience. You've both done the course. You've both completed it. You're both runners. At different points in each other's running journey, sure, but you both got out there, you got it done, and you smashed it. If you like this video, why not check out this one, which I think you will like. Running myths and why they drive me crazy. Thank you for watching. All I can think about now is how many runners are going to be coming up to me and saying, "What time did you do, Al?" on purpose because of this video.